What's up, folks? Maximilian here, and welcome back to another episode of Black Ops 2 with Maximilian. I got a lot of questions in these videos, and a lot of guys have been asking, Mix, if you get like a 3 KD or a 5 KD like ratio game and you consider that average, what is a good game? I'll definitely be posting that, and this is kind of an example of a good game. In Black Ops 2, playing the objective, like I said in the previous video, is king. Absolutely reigns supreme in getting score streaks and everything like that. Oh my god, I was running away and the dude camping in the opposite tower sniped me. That sucks. So, in this game, I'll kind of give you guys a breakdown and a run-through of how a successful game can happen and what you need to do to accomplish that. But in general, like a game with 3 kill death, like 5 kill death, and a win, isn't that special to me? That's only like a pretty decent game. Granted, my like overall kill death ratio isn't that amazing in Black Ops 2. It's not nearly as good as any other Call of Duty yet because it's still hard to find that rhythm in this game to me. But it's quickly coming back. It's quickly coming back, and it's one of those things where, oh my god, we lost B again. I guess I'll just get this. Here's that capture class I was telling you guys about before with 2 trophy systems. Works amazing, dude. Oh my god. You want to put on flak jacket and 2 trophy systems, you're going to win a lot of domination games for your team. Anyway, here's one of those scenarios where I really like Plaza. I hated it at first. And then I grew to really love it over time. Lost B again. I can't even freaking believe this. I'll just cap this, run back, and once you have B, I prefer the club. Like, for example, you guys know the biggest areas of conflict in this map are the club and the shopping area, or the bookstore, whatever it's called. It's the one polar opposite of the club. Ooh, that guy's got a good shot on me, but he was able to die. The Wub Wub Club is better because there's more areas of cover. The areas of cover in the shopping mall, or like the adjacent spot, kind of suck, and I prefer to be over here than over there. Whoever dominates the club on this map usually wins. And as long as you control this area and B, you are going to have a solid time. You're going to have a great time. And we didn't lose B again, thank God. What's nice is that you can actually scavenge trophy systems too. I think that's actually pretty freaking awesome in case you possibly lose a couple of them while capturing a point. Nonetheless, get that orbital VSAT, and as soon as I get the orbital VSAT, now it's time to move. I didn't want to move into their spawn just yet because I knew exactly what was going to happen. I was going to come across some guy sitting in a corner on the top of a roof, and he's going to shoot me in the back of the face. But now I gotta be even more careful about my decisions right here. Ooh, this is getting pretty risky right now. And jump back inside. Oh my god. Do they not know where I'm at? Do they not know where I'm at? Is there a guy right behind me? I guess not. I guess we're gonna get a couple of kills here. There we go. And I was nervous about that. I didn't know what was gonna happen. So here's one of those situations of how to use an orbital VSAT. This is exactly how you want to be using an orbital VSAT. There's no point to putting up an orbital VSAT or using it if you don't plan to be close to your opposition. There's no point. One of the weird things, and I think one of the reasons the OVSAT isn't as good as the previous Call of Duty. Oh my god, why isn't this guy died? What is going on? Why it's not as good as the previous Call of Duty is that its range isn't as good. I'd have to look into this to see if that's exactly true. But hear me out for. Oh my god, knife running dude, knife running dude. Whew, that was close, and I still got shot. Of course. One of those things that it's on the minimap, for example, the orbital VSAT comes up, shows you the positions of everybody, but I feel that the range of the arrows, like when you see the guy's arrows, the distance of which you can see from your point to their point is shorter in Black Ops 2. It's like maybe the mini-map is smaller. I don't know, it's one of those weird things where it's hard to predict where an enemy is going to be sometimes because you really got to focus on, you got to like look at the mini-map 90% of the time and then 10% of the time look at the regular map. It's weird. Anyway, we're in one of those situations where we have about a minute left in this game, and I don't want to use this swarm and dogs because the entire team is going to quit. Like, that's the biggest thing. In Black Ops 2, because of the skill-based matchmaking, one of the biggest problems with skill-based matchmaking is that people just back the fuck out, and they're just done. They don't want to play anymore. And I can hardly blame them. For dudes that want to protect their score, they want to do well in Black Ops 2, they're not going to stick around and just get freaking murdered for the remaining, like, 10 minutes of a game. Which sucks. Like, that's one of the worst parts. And I don't know if there's anything they can do to fix that, which is another reason, like in the previous episode I was talking about why skill-based matchmaking is ultimately flawed. You can add that on top of it because that's equally just as bad, where if you do well in these games that are skill-based matchmaking, like, and putting you with other people, people leave, dude. They get the F out, and they're not going to have any of that, which is which is really shitty. This game, like, punishes you for doing really well, and it should be the exact opposite, so it's one of those things. Anyway, let's get back into the game. We're at the start of round 2. We're ahead by a freaking metric ton, and I can't believe I did that. That was the exact thing I did not want to do. Run up at the start, and then lose my chance to get an orbital VSAT. Out of absolute fury and rage, I call in my swarm and dogs, and I want them to kill as many people as possible. What sucks is that I started the second round with ghosts, and I didn't start the, instead of starting it with, what's it called? Did my swarm just killed me? My god. Instead of starting it with, the MSMC and, like, flak jacket and stuff like that, because I felt I was going to be running around the map a little bit more instead of capping because we're ahead by so much. And lo and behold, I run to B at the very start, of course, to get some kills, and a grenade kills me, killing my halfway kill streak to an orbital VSAT, or orbital VSAT number 2. Kinda sucks. Oh my god, look at this dude sitting in a store. Please die. What's great is that the PDW is my second favorite SMG. It's really good, but it's it takes, like, I swear to god, 7 shots to kill a guy from, like, mid to long range, which it deserves because it has a pretty decent fire rate. Anyway, run over there, cap their flag just for the sake of getting points. Ooh, killed 2 people, but I only got 125 points? Ooh, if anybody knows what the hell happened there, let me know. I just grenaded 2 people on the B flag, and it said plus 125. I think that should have been 250. 125 extra for killing an attacker, and then 100 for the regular kill, right? Right? I don't know what happened. Anyway, got the orbital VSAT up. Now it's time to run into their spawn, because orbital VSATs, like we just said, are only effective when you're around people. And, ooh, look at you. Hello, sir. My name's Max. How's it going? And we are back to another swarm. Just like that. It's kind of crazy how quickly this stuff can happen in a game like Domination. The nice thing about Domination is the fact that, or especially running like something like the Swarm. Whoa! Holy hell, bro. He knew I was there. That must have been the guy I killed before. When you're running like the Swarm and dogs, you need something else to do in between getting all those kills. Besides, like, the objective points of killing guys, you need to go cap flags. So you cap the enemy flag, maybe kill a guy or 2 while on the flag with, like, orbital VSAT up. That's how you loop these kill streaks. The bummer part is that in a game like Kill Confirmed, or actually, it works way better in a game like Kill Confirmed because their tags are lying everywhere. Like, when a swarm and dogs are up, and you have put them out, it shows you where the tags are, and literally the minimap is just littered with little gold coins. Wonderful little gold coins that you can run around and grab, and they give you more dogs and more paper airplanes of death. It's awesome, which is why I like running Swarm and dogs a little bit more in a game mode like Kill Confirmed, because it's more a kill game. It's like there's not much objective in Kill Confirmed than running around and grabbing tags. In something like Domination, I feel that running a stealth chopper, running orbital VSAT, or lightning strike is a lot better because you can concentrate all that crap in like one area and just keep them the F off of B, you know what I mean? Which is why I not a lot of the time will actually use this in Domination, because it's really hard to loop in Domination. So that's just a little bit of advice for you guys that might have seen my Swarm loop video. Even though I got a couple of vids of it happening during a Domination game, it doesn't always work very well. And even in my best of games sometimes, like games like this, for example, a lot of other games I'll only get like maybe 1 per game, and I'll have like maybe a 33 and 10, you know, something like that. That's not an amazing game. That's not worthy of like a commentary, in my opinion, unless something amazing happens. So, pretty cool game. 81 and 4, a bunch of caps, and a few defends. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave me a comment or a thumbs up below. My name is Maximilian, signing out.